You're teaching your puppy or your dog hold, it's not going to go well at first. It isn't, but each session you do, you get more success. When she first showed up, she was bouncing off the walls. I had to trim around her eyes, and it was difficult because she was so excited. You know, she was moving so much, it was difficult. Same thing when I start doing hold. You start doing hold with the dog, it can excite them, and a lot of times they're going to fight it. Here, sit up. They're going to fight it, but you just start doing it, and then they start seeing that what you're doing really is not a problem. Hold, 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 no. Hold, hold, hold. So they start accepting that. Now, my suggestion is you have the dog in a high collar, right? You have the leash going up, like the groomer would do, something like that. And also, with this dog, I have a puppy leash on her. And if she grabs a puppy leash, I'm correcting her so that she knows not to be mouthy. Also, when your hand goes close, the real mouthy dogs will go for your hand. This is an opportune time to teach the mouthy dog not to be mouthy. You're gaining control of the dog's mouth. So you might want to have your dog in a high collar, but also have a leash on them so that you could give a correction too. It really is sort of like if you're working with the puppy, teaching the puppy hold, sit. No, Luna, sit. You sort of are riding the puppy wave, meaning they get it real excited. So you have to pick and choose your times to physically interact with the dog. But as you do it, they start getting, oh, we're back up on this, we're back up on the table, we're doing that again. They start seeing it as like, okay, I'm supposed to do this, not that. So take your time and be thorough. If you are working with a puppy, you want to make the sessions real short. You want to do multiple sessions throughout the day. You're not going to see instant success right away. Luna, no, no, what a nut. And even with an older dog, you're not going to get instant success. It might be a week and a half, 2 weeks before they're actually holding it in their mouth. Just holding it in their mouth. She was holding it in her mouth as I was backing away for like 3 seconds yesterday. Today, not so much, but she's much more relaxed with it. She might try and spit it out with her tongue. And it's just like I'm just have my finger like right underneath the chin at this point, maybe a little bit on top. But this dog's definitely going to get it. She's going to be a great retriever. So we're looking for, you should just be looking for it to be better each time you do it. And like in this session, if she starts holding it in her mouth, I might back away for a second and then put my hand underneath and say drop. That's success. That's what you want to look for. And then the next time you do it, you might be able to like back away for 2-3 seconds and put your hand underneath and catch it and say drop. They start picking it up, but you must take your time with teaching hold, drop, and retrieving. It's going to take a minimum of 30 days. If you think you're going to do it, if you have a lab that's real mouthy and will go for the object, and you think you're going to do it in 2 weeks, your dog won't learn it properly, okay? Just because that dog Bowser that was here was like my dog Ike. He would take the object and hold it, but really wasn't holding it as a command. So they still have to learn it as a command. So it's okay if they're dropping it at this point. You want that. You want to say no, repeat the command by putting the object back in the dog's mouth. Let's see how Luna does on this session. Here, sit. See? Do you see her body language? She's into this now. She's into it. Sit. Luna, sit. Hold. Hold, 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 drop. Do you see the way that she's not fidgeting as much? This is a vast improvement. I'm telling you, this dog is freaking awesome. This dog is really going to be a good retriever. Luna. No, sit. Hold. 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 Drop. That was good, sister. That was real good. You're a good girl. Yeah, you did good. Sit. See what I'm talking about? This is an unusual dog. Seriously. This is a good dog for sure. All dogs are trainable, but This one might be a little bit more trainable than the average dog. Sit. Hey, sit. No, that's down. Sit. Okay, hold, 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 drop. That was awesome, dude. Sit. Okay, so, do you see? She's getting it. She's totally getting it. She's ahead of schedule. The dog isn't even 4 months old, okay? The dog is not 4 months old. The dog just has a tendency to pick up on cues from humans better than the average dog. Sit, but they all pick up on cues from humans. No, sit. The one thing that I wanted to say about the dog that's easy to train is that this is a young dog, so it's easy to train. Let's just say Luna had no training. She did not go to the owner that she has now, and she went someplace else, and it was somebody that just thought that they could have a dog and not train it. And then Luna's 4 years old now and coming to me. She might be a lot like Pharaoh. This is true. Very resistant. This is when you want to start influencing your dog, when they're puppies. I'm not saying that Pharaoh can't, you know, do stuff and is being trained. He is. He's awesome. But the dog that's easy to train, you can also train them to do it the wrong way and to do bad stuff just as good as you can do easy stuff. See what I'm saying? So Luna's lucky because she is an easy dog to train. She's also at a professional trainer's house before she's 4 months old. Hold. 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 Drop. Good. It's not ever too late to train your dog. I've trained 8, 9-year-old dogs to do hold and drop, to pick up objects for their owner. They can all learn it, and it's all beneficial. But if you're getting a puppy, if you get a puppy just because it's cute, and you don't think that you have to train it, you know, or you think that training's going to be easy, you're sadly mistaken. Yes, the first thing that I see about this dog, it's adorable. But the other thing that I noticed was that in a video that her mom sent me, I'm like, oh, look at this. This dog is following direction from a human. That's what you want, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep working the dog its entire life. You get a puppy, start training it right away. But don't be training it. You should do some research and understand what you're doing, and don't train with food. That's a huge mistake. That also trains in stuff you don't want. It trains the dog to be excited around food. It makes you look like a resource for snacks. It's not a good thing. But start training your puppy right away. Just don't use food, and you'll have a healthy, happy dog. Luna is very awesome because she is easy to train. But all these dogs that are easy to train, they're also easy to train to do the wrong thing. And then they end up in animal shelters. They're labeled stupid. There really isn't any stupid dog. They're all about the same, and you know, you can't use a human IQ test on a dog, but they're all real trainable. All warm-blooded animals are trainable. Dogs especially. Dogs are great. They can do things that chimps can't do. Sit, you little chimp. You can give a direction to a dog. You can teach a dog to cast right, left, and back, which we're going to do with this dog. You can't do that with a chimp. You could have a bunch of cups and have a grape in one of the cups and be trying to tell the chimp the grape's under that cup, and they don't get it. The dog picks it up right away. This is the most amazing animal on the planet. Let's do it one more time. Let's see what we get here. Luna, Luna, Luna. No, sit. Sit. Hold. 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 Drop. You're fucking awesome. Sit. Now, one other thing before I go, I want to bring this up because this is important. The positive reinforcement, the encouragement that I give this dog sounds way less. I'm trying to keep her from getting excited. Pharaoh I use a real more up tone because he's a dog. He's older, he's 4 years old, and I'm trying to encourage him and use excitement to get him going. This dog needs no encouragement. It's ready to go right out of the box. Seriously, this dog's a little firecracker.